so much for coming. Would you mind stating your name?
Mateo Sosa.
Perfect. Thank you for coming. We trust that you enjoyed the cookies and water that you were provided at the beginning of your entry to the office.
Of course.
What would you rate them out of 10?
Easily 10.
Easily a 10. All right, there we go. No need to lie, by the way. No need to lie. You know, you're not hooked up to a lie detector, but we want the honest to God truth.
Of course.
And the questions I'm about to ask you are very serious in nature, so I need you to answer them honestly and truthfully.
Of course.
All right. Question number 1. Do you think things would have gone a bit better for Michael Jordan had he had access to a pair of Reapers at any point in his career?
Of course. They definitely probably would have made it look even cooler than he probably was.
You think so?
Of course.
Yeah. So you think that rather than, billions of dollars, you are suggesting that perhaps had he had the Reapers on the court, he might have been the world's first trillionaire.
Indefinitely.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Question. The Reaper was inspired by the classic Timberland 6-inch boot, a Dutch clog, and pro Keds. Can you see the Reaper being inspired by anything else aside from the 3 shoes I just listed?
I definitely see a bit of inspiration coming from perhaps Fila's.
The Fila's, yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
A lot of good pre-motion right there. That's a good one as well.
But can you see anything else besides Fila's, Timberland's, Dutch clogs, and pro Keds? I would say that there's absolutely no inspiration from anything else. Would you agree?
Maybe some shoes from Champion as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Those are the only ones that I can see that came from the Reaper.
Exactly.
I can't think of any other brand, of course.
All right, next question. A lot of people would refer to myself and the brand as quote-unquote clown shit, clown shoes, straight up bozo clownery garbage. Would you agree that it is fair to say that in order to identify such clownery with such certainty, such a person would need to at least attend 2 semesters of clown college themselves?
Of course, at minimum. That's the recommended minimum amount.
In order to identify such clownery, would you not say that the old phrase, "it takes one to know one," would apply in this situation? As Confucius once said.
This is a textbook example of that exactly.
Exactly.
It takes one to know one.
Exactly. Are you currently invested in the stock market?
I am, unfortunately.
So last question. People have been saying the soul of the Reaper doesn't have enough traction due to the smooth aspects of certain details and requires significantly more contact with the ground in order to provide sufficient traction. Would you agree that it is fair to say, with all due respect, that these people can shove their science straight up their dirty lying asses?
Indefinitely. Far in there, and even further out their mouth if possible.
A lot of people have been emailing us saying that since they decided to keep the Reapers, they have legitimately hit the Powerball. We've had multiple reports of people winning the Mega Millions, in addition to other smaller state-run lotteries. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, since that happened, I personally won the Mega Millions twice in a row these past 2 weeks, so it's very controversial for me. But I mean,
you're comfortable disclosing your name because if people know that you've won that amount of money, they might, try to contact you.
yeah, definitely hit my cash app. I got you.
Okay. A majority of the planet Earth is calling the Reaper the most original shoe ever created.
I agree.
Would you agree?
Definitely.
When you first saw them with the shitty mock-up, what did you think?
When I first saw the Photoshop rendering of it,
Yeah.
fuck, I forgot the question.
Do you think it's the most? Would you agree that it's the most original shoe ever made?
Oh yeah, definitely. Besides the Adidas Superstars, there's nothing as original as that.
Yeah, I would agree. All right. The Reaper was inspired by the classic Timberland 6-inch boot, a Dutch clog, and pro-Keds, can you see the Reaper being inspired by anything else aside from those 3 shoes I just listed?
Oh yeah, definitely. When I first saw them, I was super impressed. I definitely thought of crocodile boots. There's so much comparison between them. There's no way it could resemble any other shoe. Definitely crocodile skin boots.
Like cowboy boots.
Yes, definitely. That's the closest thing that it resembles.
You've been hearing a lot of people, that's highly debated, like in barbershops and whatnot?
Yeah, that's all I hear every time I'm getting my fade.
Yeah, okay. People have been saying the sole of the Reaper doesn't have enough traction due to the smooth aspects of certain details and requires significantly more contact with the ground in order to provide sufficient traction. Would you agree that it is fair to say, with all due respect, that these people can shove their science straight up their dirty lying asses?
Yes, respectfully.
Yes. Because a lot of people, they're taking, these are NASA certified scientists that are analyzing the traction of the Reaper and saying that it's unfit to touch a piece of pavement.
I've actually looked into that research myself, and there's no way to trust science these days.
Exactly. So we have to really leave it up to magic, which is what the Reapers were made with. Magic.
Yep.
Sorcery. It's been brought to my attention that you brought a blade with you. Would you mind showing that to the
I
camera?
definitely did. Is it legal to do that?
I think so. We won't tell anybody. There we go. Love that.
The sole inspiration behind the Reaper.
There we go. Aside from Timberland boots,
Exactly.
Pro Keds, and Dutch clogs. Question number 1.
Yes.
Do you think things would have gone a bit better for Michael Jordan had he had access to a pair of Reapers at any point in his career?
Well, yes, I think that it actually would have bettered his career. I think his jump shot and his 3-point percentage would have got up a little bit better.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people have been saying that, a lot of speculation that if he were to have had Reapers at any point during his career, he might have been elevated from billionaire status to trillionaire status.
Well, I feel that's undeniably correct. That is
Yeah.
true. And I really feel that he probably would have been a little bit more tougher with the Pistons.
Yeah,
Probably kicked Isaiah's ass, but
exactly.
it would have been good. He needed the Reapers.
I think so too. I would agree. Would you agree with the people that are a lot of the people on this planet are saying that the Reaper might just be the most original shoe ever created?
Well, I have to completely agree with that comment.
Yeah.
I would have to back that 100%.
What about you?
You're not going to get something like the Reaper.
You can't really deny that it's the most original shoe ever created.
No, you
More
can't.
original than
Exactly.
the sandals that Jesus Christ himself
No,
wore.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It
think,
would have been
I think
lucky to wear
Jesus
something like
would
that.
have appreciated a pair of Reapers.
Exactly.
It's like the Reaper would be a Timberland 2.0 in a way.
Exactly.
You know, like
Exactly.
the Timberland everybody wanted that didn't have.
Because
and now it's here.
the Reaper is like a boot and
Yeah.
Timberland is a boot. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Are you gentlemen currently investing in the stock market?
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
What are you invested in?
Well, you know, right now everyone's saying buy Nokia.
Yeah.
So I do some on Nokia at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, I missed out on the whole GB. I was staring at